Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the Shameless Plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trend, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
Shameless Plug.
Woo! You know what? I always got to start out and saying I never get tired of hearing that intro. Oh my God, it's the beat. I just love it. I just love it.
I love our intro song. You did a great job on that one. You did a great job. Great job on that one. Yes.
Wow. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Shameless Plug podcast number 15.
I said 15. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to have random mixed numbers.
Next week is going to be 26, right?
Next week will be 26. And then the week after that, we'll be at episode 100. You know, we just got mixed numbers.
Right. Exactly. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are about to have a good time. We got some fantastic guests tonight. I can't wait to start talking to them. And
yes.
But we always start. Well, I am Deneen, in case you.
And I am Denitra. What's up, everybody?
What's up? We the D&D, and
D&D, the dynamic duo. That's what D&D stands for.
Oh, you right. I keep saying I got my nerd looking. You say I don't look like a nerd. I feel like I look like a nerd. You
do not look like a nerd.
I got to get my niece to make me some more hats because. What happens is I work from home on Tuesdays and mostly I'm just lounging around on Tuesday. And I got to the point now I hate putting on makeup for just an hour or not even makeup, but just doing it for an hour. So, putting in contacts and all of that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be rocking the hats and the wigs. And, but I need her to get me some more hats. So, if she's watching, Crystal, I need some more hats. I'm going to see you Saturday. You better have me some hats, y'all. So that's it. So I letting her know, right? And she was a guest on our show. So
yes, and she does amazing work. So I can't see what other hats she makes for you.
I know, right? So how has your week been? How did your birthday weekend go?
My birthday weekend was really, really good. I went out with my hubby. We went to dinner and we caught a show. It was really cool. I enjoyed that because I don't go out much, you know. So that was good. And then so I done got back into being creative as far as like crafting and stuff. And so I have no idea why, but I've watched these women on like Facebook and TikTok, these beautiful grown women who are over 40 years old wearing like what is considered men inspired looks, like pantsuits with the ties, but they got like the femme ties with like jewelry and bling on it.
I've seen those on TikTok. Yes.
And so I have gotten inspired and got me some ties and learned how to make them, the tie necklace and how to add the blings to it. I can't wait to rock my first one. I just got to get my shirt. I already got my blazer and I got to get my shirt and I'm gonna wear it with my skirt. So I can't wait to put that look together with my big glasses. I'm excited.
Okay, yes, I used to rock that. I used to rock well, that's when the tummy was a little bit flatter. I used to rock the button-down shirt inside with the suspenders, and then I used
Yes.
to rock the bow ties, and I used to rock the tie. But mine was all the men stuff. I didn't care. And like
Yeah.
even with a white shirt with some
Yep.
suspenders and some jeans and a button-down shirt. Oh
Yep.
my God, I love it. I love it. I gotta
Me
get back.
too.
I
Me
have to get
too.
back to that look.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. So okay, with you with the
I'll
costume.
let you know. As soon as I get my look together, I'm gonna take a picture and I'll send it to you. But I'm excited to see, women who are, fearless in their 40s and over, and they're fearless, and they are unapologetically who they are, whether
Right.
it's what they're wearing, and I'm just like, oh, this is so dope, because this is me. I don't never get to show it because I like anime and hoodies and different things. I'll rock some jeans and pair of sneakers and a hoodie in a heartbeat. But just to see a woman like dressed in a men, what they say is a man suit because of the plaids or whatever. But to see these women just, stylish, looking good, and grown and
Mhm.
grown. These are women that are over, they're 40 and over, grown women. And they are just living and loving life. I am so excited.
Well, I'm excited too. I can't wait to see it. And I
Yeah.
can't wait to make my first purchase.
Listen, once I get because I have all these ideas in my head. And so once I get everything straight, I probably can actually sew and make my own ties. I'm sure I can because I used to design.
Uh-huh.
So I'm excited about just putting all these little things together because I don't care if nobody buys from me. Yeah, I'll be rocking all of them my own side. I'll be in church. I'll be in the supermarket. I'll be all over the place. I'll be getting my hair done, wearing my necktie, being happy and fabulous. Yes,
That's
I will be.
trust me, you will get sales. Don't get no sales. You will get some sales. Don't act like you won't get any.
But
You
now it's just like, oh, I need this. You know how you got these ideas, and now it's like you got to buy the supplies, and so
oh,
like you need all the supplies.
girl, who you talking to? I know.
All the supplies. Like I need all the bling and rhinestones, and I got my hot glue gun, and I need all the new scissors, and yeah, yeah. I'm at that stage right
That
now.
is my life. That is my life. That's how I was when I wanted to make the yearly planners. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I got to get the paper. I got to get the chipboard. I got to get the hole binding, the spiral binding machine.
Yep.
Uh, I got to get the scissors to cut off the wires. I got to get the spiral things. I got to get the little things, the little decorative things going
Yep.
to add. So trust me, I know. I
Yeah.
know. I know. And not to mention, I had to upgrade the printer to a better printer that can, really print.
Oh
So
yeah.
I know. Trust me, I know. You preach it to the choir.
Process. It's a process. It is a process, but that's
You
okay
will
though.
get there.
It's
You will
okay.
get there. You will get there. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Ain't much going on in my world. I have my second friends of mine. Well, she became a friend of mine. I did her event last year. She has a breast cancer awareness event, which was really, really amazing last year. I've ended
Mhm.
there, and it was about maybe I guess like maybe 10 vendors.
Okay.
She had people doing massage there. She had people doing facials. She definitely had a panel of women that were survivors of breast cancer. She had guest speakers. Like it was really, really amazing. The flyer, I don't know. I should have had the flyer up. My bad. Um,
Oh.
Before the show was ending, I can get the flyer up.
Okay.
And
Good. We need
not,
to
but it's
see
on
that.
my Facebook page. It's definitely on my Facebook page, and I'm excited. I've all week now. I've been printing out my composition notebooks, and I'm excited because I'm going to be selling my calendars that I got. If you can see, this is my
I
calendar. This is
love it.
um.
Oh, that is awesome.
So each month is a woman, praying of her praying with a different quote from the Bible. Let's see. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? It's breaking up. Yeah, from the Bible. It goes in and out. But yeah, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So
Awesome.
along with my composition notebooks and my spiral notebooks and my author books. And so I'm excited about that. You know, I had fun and the food was really good last year too.
Oh,
So
good. Well, you know, when it's a nice event and they got good food, that's a win-win situation.
a win-win situation. All right, all right. So it's about that time. We're gonna get into our guests and we're gonna bring our guests up now. I
Yes.
know there's a possibility that you might be a little biased with one of these guests. Okay, so
Oh, what?
yeah,
What?
so it's we want him. What we're gonna do? He's gonna go first, second, or last. It's on you.
No, no, he won't go first. No, we'll let him go last.
Let him go last.
We'll let him go last. Yes.
He backstage going like this. Oh, you gonna make him suffer. You gonna make him suffer. All
No,
right.
that's the reason why he need to go last, because you just
Okay.
let him have
All right.
his time. Just,
Okay. So we'll bring up Shawana M. Fitzgerald first. Okay. So this is Shawana M. Fitzgerald, aka Shauna Marie, the model actress, born and raised in South Boston, Virginia. Well, no,
Mhm,
South Boston and Virginia.
mhm,
Currently resides in Raleigh, North Carolina. She has always wanted to be an actor as far back as she can remember. Her first taste of acting was elementary school for a church play. Shawana decided to pursue acting as an adult in 2017 with her first play, Because I Said I Do. Right. Shawana
mhm,
is an accredited IMDb, all right now, actress
mhm,
who has been in numerous movies and plays, with the most recent one being stage play called Tea is Served, where she plays Godiva Chocolate. Shawana has a few projects that she's working on in 2026. She would be playing Mama B in the upcoming stage play Sins of My Father, written and directed by Danielle Short, co-directed by Jonathan Perry. As a freelancer, Shawana is a script supervisor, the co-production assistant for Visual Dynasty, co-host for the award-winning podcast, Visually Speaking, and the owner of SELF Podcast. For her
mhm.
modeling career, she was nominated for Plus Size Model or of the Year in 2018, also for Curvy Model of the Year in 2020. She has walked in numerous amount of shows, has multiple magazine features, and is internationally published. Woo!
Yes,
Welcome, welcome, welcome,
that is our.
Shawana. How are
That
you?
is what's going on,
Hey
Shauna. How you doing?
everyone. I am doing well. Hi ladies, how are y'all?
We are
We
great.
are
How are you?
awesome.
So I will
No,
first of all say that this is the first time that Facebook is seeing me in my all natural. I just cut my hair
yeah.
Friday and
Is that
dyed
green?
it. So Facebook is seeing this for the first time.
Ooh,
So
is that green?
it is turquoise.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I
love it.
love it. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I
That
love it.
looks good on you too, girl.
I
Thank
love it.
you.
Oh,
Ah,
It
welcome
feels
to
it's different, but I've definitely getting used to it. I've never cut my hair this short before, but I love it.
it
oh,
fits you though. It fits you.
Yeah.
See, this is the idea of women being fearless and free and doing their thing. I love that. That
Hmm.
is a perfect representation of what it means to be fearless. That's
Thank
right,
you.
girl.
and
It looks good on you.
also
It
we
Thank
does.
don't
you.
care who don't like it. We don't care.
Exactly. We don't care. If
We don't
Yes,
care.
yeah, we part of the We Don't Care Club. We do not care if you don't
We do
like
not care.
our hair. We do not care at
That part.
all.
exactly,
That part.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, well, I can honestly say that bio was a mouthful, girl. You are busy.
And
Oh,
that's
you
not
Busy.
are.
everything. That's just the summarized version of everything. So yeah.
That's just like
Yeah.
Okay.
page one of her full book. That ain't everything.
Wow. I
That's just
love it.
page one.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask my first question. So I see here
Okay.
that you do stage play and you do movies. So which one do you like best? Stage play or screenplays?
They actually weigh the same to me.
Hmm.
Um, I will say if you ask me which one is harder, stage
Okay.
plays are harder because the fact that you have to be on point with what you say. You can't say you can't pause because it's live. The greater part of filming is that if you happen to forget your line, there's cut. You know, you can't cut for so many times, but you can cut and then you can go back and you can refilm that again. So yeah,
But
but
I
I
know,
love
like
them
Mhm.
both.
watching like the Tyler Perry when he was doing the stage plays. I think sometimes it'd be best, like, if you could tell, like, when they forget their lines and they be ad-libbing and whatnot. To me, it'd be like, it really brings a different touch to it. You know, when you can
Mhm.
tell, like, they ad-libbing and they just, because I'm not gonna lie, no matter what I'm watching, I like to see actors or actresses being real. Like, I love scenes where, like, you can tell they are trying to hold it together. You can
Yeah.
tell they are trying to
Yes.
hold it together. And I never forget, because one of the scenes that I can honestly remember, if y'all can remember Martin, remember when he did the oh my god, the with the dog thing with the show. Oh my
On his
god.
with the, and he
Yo,
holding the dog back.
right, he holding the dog. Oh my god, what was Nino Brown?
Oh
What is
my
Yeah, that was the Nino Brown scene. Yes,
what is the show?
New
Something
Jack
Night.
City.
New
New
Jack City,
Jack
something,
City.
right. And
Mhm.
when you look at that show, you can see Tommy, all of them, you can see them like cracking up, like they all like doing like this. They are laughing their butts off, and I just love it. So, I mean, have
God.
you ever like came like that when you just like really try to hold it together?
So with some of the plays that I've done, this is the bet that we have. It's the first person who breaks character, we have to put money in the jar. So yes, it
Whoa!
is hard
Oh,
to not break character. Oh my gosh, especially when you already heard, you're doing rehearsals and so forth, and you're killing yourself laughing during rehearsals, got the phone on mute and everything. But when it's time to get on stage and you're on stage and try your best not to laugh, oh, it's so hard. But yes, we do have that bet to the first person who breaks character has to put $1 in the jar.
Have you ever
Yeah,
lost?
I have not.
Oh,
oh,
pretty
wow.
good.
I've not. I've not.
They
Yeah.
tried to make you break character.
Oh, yes, they have definitely tried to make all of us break character. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So what
Yeah.
happened with the jar of money once it's collected? Like, is it like, okay, we all going out to lunch? This is the money for lunch, or who gets the jar once everything is collected?
Because we haven't filled that jar yet. We have
Okay,
not made the decision of what we're going to do with it yet.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
So we
Oh,
we doing pretty good over here with our professionalism, trying not to
that
break character. So
that's
yeah.
really good. That's really good. Real quick, Val is on. Denise, she said, "Hey."
So I have a
Okay.
question. So what I'm going first. So
Right.
I see that one of your duties is a script supervisor. So what is the responsibilities of a script supervisor?
So it's a fun role actually. So as far as filming in movies, so that's where the script supervisor come into play. So you're okay. So I'm gonna go back to when I did a movie back in, I think this is 2025, 2023. Um, I was hiding in the back seat of the car while they were filming, and I had the script so where if one of the characters forgot their lines, I'm feeding them their lines. It's basically what a script supervisor does. The funny part with this is when we went back to view the filming part, they could see me in the back seat.
Oh, oh
Oh,
no.
But it's crazy because I asked the camera guy, I said, "Hey, can you see me?" He was like, "No, I can't see you." But his camera was up, so he couldn't see down, of course. So the only view he's seeing is up here. But the camera caught everything that was down from under that. I'm like, "Oh Lord!" So they had to go
Oh,
back and cut that and redo that scene. But yeah, I mean, anything that I do as far as backstage and, and being on film, I love it. I love playing multiple roles and have multiple hats to be able to grow yeah, to be able to grow in general.
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's awesome. Man, I could only imagine, like, oh, great, that was great. That was a great take, everybody. And they go back and review, be like, Shauna, we can see you.
The writer was like, "Who is that in the back seat?" I'm like,
Me,
What?
me.
But that was a good idea, though. That really was a good idea to be right there, you know. But next
Hmm.
time, just tell them they now need to invest in the little earpieces. That way, you can feed them their lines and they can hear it. That way, you don't have to be in the back seat trying to feed them their lines.
Right.
But that all
Exactly.
comes with growth.
It
That comes
does.
with
It
growth.
does.
You
Every
know
day is
that
a new day for learning. So, I'm here
Exactly.
for it. Yeah,
that
I'm
is
here for
true.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Me. All right. Go ahead, Deneen, with your question.
I
Um,
just got one more. So I have to ask, how
mhm.
Hmm.
do you feel representing us curvy girls?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna be real. It was at the beginning it was a struggle because it wasn't a lot of us represented. So it was hard to be able to get into a fashion show because a lot of the designers did not make clothing for plus size women. And
Hmm.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to have to give Denisha her kudos because she was one of the designers that had the garments for me to be able to walk in one particular fashion show. But this was a plus size fashion show. But Denitra did give me the opportunity to walk in one of her tutus. I still
Yes.
have this tutu until today. So I really am grateful for her for the opportunity.
Mhm.
But it is great to now see the more of us are represented, and I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are here for it. Yes, right.
Mhm.
We appreciate
I'm
that.
here for it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
And
good.
she killed that runway when she walked in that tutu. I was like, yeah, girl, right there. That's it right there. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
And
She
I
rocked
had
that
to
tutu.
flip it because I'll be real, as I'm always nervous, but I throw the confidence out when nobody knows and I'm nervous in the back. But when that curtain opens, all the nervousness goes out the door, and I'm a whole different person on the runway. And I get my walk on and come back, and I'm like, oh, it's over.
It's all right, right. I got
Like
you.
I could pull these heels
I
off.
take these
I
heels off.
did my walk. I'm good to go.
Yes,
That
but I
was
love
awesome.
every minute of it, though. Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But you're doing like more acting now than modeling, right? So like do you
I
miss the
am.
modeling? Do you miss modeling?
I do miss modeling just a little bit, but that acting
Mhm.
book has taken over. It is really taking over real fast. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. That's good. Okay, I got questions. I got questions. I got
Uh-oh.
questions. Okay. I'm gonna ask a lighthearted question first.
Okay.
If you could trade places with any movie character for a day,
Mm.
who would it be and why? Any character.
Mm, any character. Ooh, it will have to be. And it's crazy because we just kind of not really talked about, it, but talked about it. A princess. I would love to be Tiana, Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
Because
okay.
she represents us, number one.
Yeah. Yes.
Number
Yeah.
one. Number two, three,
Yep.
4, and 5. Because
I
of
agree.
that. Yeah.
I agree.
I
And
just
then
want to be a princess for a
she's
day.
yeah. And then not only that, she was the princess that worked hard. She knew what she wanted. She wanted her restaurant. So she wasn't a born into it princess. And
Yeah.
she was doing some work. She was working two jobs, trying to take care
Hmm.
of mama.
She went for what she wanted. She did.
I
Yeah.
never saw it.
Yep. That is true. That is true. So that's a good one. All righty. Um, looking at your upcoming role in Sins of My Father.
Hmm.
What message or emotional truth do you hope the audience will walk away with from your portrayal of Mama B?
Okay. So to give a little bit of backstory, Sins of My Father is a play that takes place in New Orleans in the Bayou back in I'm gonna say maybe 1930s, 40s, 50s, somewhere in that time frame,
Hmm.
where Black people were still quote unquote working as slaves. Well, not I'm not gonna say working as slaves, but they were still working for
Yeah,
other people.
sharecroppers
They
almost. Yeah.
were, yeah. So they were free-ish.
Hmm.
They had their own houses and so forth, but still working, and were still called the N word and so forth. So Mama B's character is basically to portrays protecting your children at all cost.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Okay. Okay.
So that's what I can what I can bring forth as far as Mama B's character is concerned.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Let me hold on.
awesome.
Let me back up. Protecting her husband and protecting her children and her house in general at all costs.
Okay. So she wanted them Batman pajamas. She's
Yeah.
that one with the rifle at the door, be like, you better get off my property.
The rifle at the door. Her husband had the rifle, however, and then
Okay.
the voodoo. So there was the salt that's
Okay.
around the door of the house, to
Yep.
protect the bad spirits from coming
Mm-hmm.
in.
Yep.
Anybody um who was not blessed to cross over the threshold, they could not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She don't play. Okay. I like that. I like that idea. All right. Well, that's what I got. You got anything else,
Okay.
Denise? You got one of your
No, that was
okay.
good. It was kind of, I mean,
Yes.
that's so much. I didn't know where to
Yeah.
can
Oh,
be.
and if I can, I do want to
Yes,
give a
yes, yes.
shout out to Darnell McKenzie, who is the owner of Visual Dynasty and Visually Speaking Podcast, who gave me the opportunity to work on both and gave me the opportunity to be the co-host of Visually Speaking. And we just won the Podcast of the Year award at the Raleigh Film Festival two
That is
weekends ago.
awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Clap it up for that one. That is awesome. Congratulations to you both. That
Thank
is great.
you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Shout out to my co-host, Kyle Martin. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, you hang out with us because we're gonna bring you back when we do our panel, okay? So
All
Okay.
don't
right.
disappear on
Yes,
us.
I'm gonna bring on our next guest. Thank
Yeah.
you.
See you
Thank
in a little
you. See ya.
The big girl. Represent the big girls.
bit.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And
Okay.
when I say she can walk like walk. And I'm just like, ah, that was
Listen,
my first show too. I was like, yes, girl. I
I'm not
listen, I
walking in sneakers. I ain't walking. Okay. I have not worn heels in
listen,
20.
I'm the same way. I understand. I don't know how she
You
does
know
it, but
what?
she
I
does.
be I be in the house tripping over in Crocs and whatnot. So I give it up to all anyone who models. I can't. I just it's a lot of work.
It
It's a lot
is.
of work. Okay.
It is.
And
It is.
speaking of a lot of work, our next guest, James Arthur Sims, is
Yes.
a native of Augusta. He back there clapping for himself. You know what, people, y'all can't see the backstage. We can see the backstage, and sometimes they be cutting up back there, right? So listen, if you don't cheer your own for your own self, who's gonna cheer for you? That's right.
That's right.
So let's see. Augusta, now living in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Mhm.
James attended Elizabeth City State University, where he graduated with a BA in English and pledged the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. I just looked back to see if he was doing some kind of,
And did he do it?
there you go, right there. He's a two-time award-winning actor that has appeared in numerous local, regional, and national commercial movies and television shows such as Wonder Years, Law and Order, Tyler Perry's Assisted Living, and others.
Mhm.
Well, please, please, please welcome to the stage Mr. James Arthur Sims.
Woohoo! What's up, ladies? What's up, ladies?
Yes.
What's up? How are you?
I am freaking fantabulous, and it is truly a pleasure to be here amongst Denitra and Deneen. Thank you guys for the opportunity.
Thank
Oh,
So,
you for joining us. Thank you
yeah.
so much. Oh, so what he don't brag on it at all. But Mr. Sims is also a SAG actor. Like, that's like I'm unionized. Don't play around. Don't mess around with me. But he is still the most humble and awesome human being. So but yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. So I like to brag on him because he won't brag on himself. So I brag on him.
Look,
I'm like, yeah,
look,
I don't know who that is.
look, I'm just grateful to be able to do what I love,
Yeah.
and I do it with passion, with humility, and just grateful to God that I have, a lot of people have passions and loves and desires, but they never do them. And I'm thankful that God allows me to do what I love.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. We are thankful that God allows you to do what you love because you do a great job at it. There's nothing that I have seen you in that I ain't been like, you know what? Not take that back. I've seen where you've made. I've seen where you made things a little better, and I ain't going to say on what, but I've seen you in some stuff, and I'm just like, wow. If Mr. James hadn't been in that, then I don't know what this would have been like.
Oh, oh wow. Thank you.
I'm just
Oh man,
saying.
you got me crying over here.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I
that's
am
funny.
just saying.
Funny.
But before we begin with questions, Deneen, if you don't mind, Mr. James got something going on this coming weekend. Can we talk about that first?
Um, oh my God, where is it? Yes, you can start talking.
Okay.
I had it ready. Oh, when I went out and came back in.
Oh, it came
Oh
on.
no. I got it. I got it. I
Okay.
got it. I got it. I got it. Hold on. Y'all can start talking.
Okay. So, okay.
I'm
So let the
excited.
people know. Let the people know what you're gonna be in the midst of doing this coming weekend.
Man, this is, man, when I tell you this was a blessing, how I became a part of this show, God makes room, your gifts make room for you, you
Yep.
know. And so this is an off-Broadway show that I have the privilege to be a part of called Justice on Trial. And this is, again, it's off-Broadway. They have been doing ongoing for 100 city tour,
Wow.
and I just came on board September the 6th for my first or debut appearance in Winston-Salem on Winston-Salem State Campus. And so we have my second appearance coming up this Saturday, October the 18th at 6 o'clock p.m. at the World Overcomers Christian Church. And again, Justice on Trial it is written, co-produced by Chad Lawson Cooper. He is the only, you know, he has the only black Broadway company on Broadway.
Yes.
And it's also co-executively produced by Harry Lennox. You see him right there to the left. He
Mhm.
was in Ray, Man of Steel, The Five Heartbeats.
I was
He,
just gonna say he looks familiar. I've seen
yes, that's
him before.
Dresser, baby. I
Yes.
got nothing but love for
Love.
you, baby. And also, so I want to highlight a couple others. Alicia Cooper. She is one of the lead singers with John P. Keith's VIP Choir. She plays Harriet
Wow.
Tubman in it. And also, last but definitely not least, you have Ralph Carter, Michael Evans from Good Times, who is
Talking
one
about
of the
Jason.
headliners as well.
Yeah.
And so as you can see, they're basically Justice on Trial follows three civil rights attorneys who are suing the Department of Justice for reparations for Black America.
Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
And so
No,
we
that's
bring back witnesses from the past, like Harriet Tubman,
yes.
um, like Emmett Till, uh,
Ooh.
Medgar Evers, W.E.B. Du Bois's W.E.B. Du Bois himself, however, is portrayed by his grandson. And in
Mm.
some different shows
Wow.
we go between one or the other. But I
Yeah.
mean, it is a phenomenal play. Then Act Two, you have the jurors who are deliberating, and the jurors are comprised of multiracial,
Mm-hmm.
multinational jurors. You got some Trump supporters in there. You got some Latinos, Black people. I mean, so it is truly a dynamic play with a great message, but also entertaining in the sense that you're going to hear. It's not a musical, but there's some great singing that's going on, and some great dialogue and some comedy as well. So, but it is a must see. So if you guys are in the RDU area, you can hit me up, inbox me. I do have tickets on hand. I'll be more than happy to arrange for you to get them.
All right,
That's
y'all.
awesome.
That definitely sounds interesting. Anyone, please check this out. Check this out. I love
Listen, even if you're not in the RDU area and you want to do some traveling, trying to find something to do, tell you what, you definitely want to come up this way and you want to make it to see this event.
All right,
It
all
is
right.
truly worth it.
Hold on. I got a confession. You know, I'm from New York, and
Mhm.
I don't know what is RDE. Wait, that's what you were saying.
RDU, Raleigh Durham.
Oh, I don't know what that
Look,
is.
and I neglected to say I am one of the civil rights attorneys who was, interviewing our witnesses for Black America. So just FYI.
Yes.
So
Okay, all right, all right.
Awesome.
Well, please hit him up if you are interested and you are in the area. All right, so let's get down to it. Let's get down to it.
let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with a
Yep.
fun one. All
Yep.
right. If you could star in a movie, what 3 co-stars would you want?
Mm.
Famous, past, present.
Dang, man, you this is a good one to start out with.
That's what we do. We
So
start off with the good questions.
if I could if I could have 3 co-stars,
Mhm.
any 3 co-stars,
Any three.
that's probably going to be Holly Berry, Holly
Okay.
Berry,
Okay.
Mhm.
Sanaa Lathan,
Mhm.
Let me guess. And the last one is
and I'm sorry, just to kind of mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
What is her name? She's in one of the Marvel movies. Uh, is Scarlett Johansson.
Okay. I thought you was gonna say Angela Bassett. I was just about to say I just knew you was gonna say Angela Bassett. I was gonna say, yeah, that's some good co-stars right there.
She was in the top 5, but we gotta mix things up,
Mix it
and
up.
we
I,
gotta
I,
appeal to all type of audiences. So yeah,
oh, really?
I got you.
Appealing to all type of audiences in this?
I
Because
just messing.
I ain't see no big girl actress up in there. You know, see.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, that's open to interpretation.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Interpretation size 16 and above. Okay. That's the interpretation. 16 and above. All right.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I'll get that on the next question then.
But okay, so now in that movie, what would be the genre if you had to pick one?
It would be sci-fi fantasy.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Some superhero type of
Yup.
Yeah.
and alien type stuff going on. And
Well,
okay.
actually, when I say sci-fi fantasy, I'm thinking more on the lines of like House of the Dragon. Those still are
Ooh.
considered fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Realize that. Okay.
so
I
yeah,
like
I love freaking movies like that's one of my favorite series, House of the Dragon.
Is it coming back on?
It should. I think it's 26. I think would be the new season.
Oh my God. I feel like I've been waiting 5 years for this.
It takes forever for them because of all the effects where they're filming,
Yep.
all that. That's one of those lengthy, very costly series to make. So yeah.
Yeah.
They only give you like what? We only get like 8 episodes. Like, come on. I need
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
but I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for that to come back on too. That's one of my
Yep.
favorites.
I am too. All
Okay.
right.
So my next question is, so you worked on assistant living. So how
Yeah.
was it that would you actually work with Tyler Perry? How was it?
So, Tyler Perry is a man of many hats. And so you see how many shows the brother has, right?
Yes,
It's
yes.
series and shows just about every platform there is. So I didn't get a chance to work with him directly. In all honesty, I've only met him once years ago when I was getting into acting. We auditioned, I think, for My Dear's Big Happy Family, and so that was when he was at his older studio, and it was one of those situations where I didn't see him directly, but you could hear him, in the audience because it was blacked out.
Mhm.
But outside of that, for assisted living, he had his other directors and producers working on that show, so I'm sure he was out somewhere conjuring another hit or directing somewhere else. So, but it was still wonderful experience nonetheless.
Okay, cool. What would be an ideal role for you?
It's funny, Deneen, um, because I played so many different roles. I've been the bad guy, the abuser, the spousal abuser. I've been the preacher. And actually, I just got my very first role in a medieval movie. I'm heading to New York on Sunday for 3 weeks of filming. And so to play in a medieval setting for the first time ever, man, it's something I've never done, but they obviously liked the audition. And so I've done a range of things, but I think for me, um, more so anything along that stern or understanding father figure, somebody that people can, go to for advice. But I have some real world, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more of the family man type of guy, you
Okay.
know, um, because there's so much to that to be able to embody that. You have the father, you got the uncle, just the granddad, and there's different levels to being in that particular role as well. Not just a typical cop or a detective, but
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So
right.
yeah, I think that would ideally is what I play most, and it's fun. I can pull from a place of true knowledge, you know.
Yes.
So yeah.
I guess it helps too if you have one of those scenes where you're really spitting some knowledge and some truth and everything and some advice and some wisdom, you
Yeah.
know.
Because for every actor, the goal is to be authentic,
Yep.
Hmm.
right? And we as actors, yeah, we have to try to be as authentic as possible for things that we don't know, but to have that genuine, authenticity, is just exudes through the screen. No, he knows what he's talking about. He's lived that, and that's what I try to bring to every character, but more so in that real life down home guy, whatever father, uncle, granddad, whatever the case may be.
Right. It's what, yeah, you're more comfortable in that role. I get it because I know being and when I first started out as an author and I wanted to write my first book, I'm like, okay, what do I know? What do I know? And I'm like, even though I live in Harlem, I didn't want to write about the drug dealers, not that I was a drug dealer, or the strippers, and I damn sure wasn't a stripper. But I just wanted to write about something that I knew because like you said, it comes from the heart. So that's why I
Yeah.
chose romance because I'm a romantic person. So I knew about romance and can't say that I really experienced it, but that's a whole other episode. But anyway,
Now,
so
I would have to say this. I would love to play some sort of gangster like Denzel did in American Gangster. I mean, I would like to embody a tough guy role, something like that as well.
All right, now you know I'll write you a role in the script.
Hey,
Now don't play.
hey, hey, let's go.
I sure will. I sure will. You already know it.
all right, well, I'm gonna get to my last question. So, what is it like being a personal trainer?
Well, so Denitra, this is one of those other, God-given passions that I have. And again, I'm blessed to be able to do two things that I freaking absolutely love. So for me, give you a little backstory. So I used to be a pharmaceutical rep for 10 years, for three
Mhm.
different companies, selling drugs to doctors, trying to persuade doctors to prescribe my drugs for different things such as cholesterol, diabetes, hypertension, allergy, asthma, osteoporosis, etc.
Mm,
And I even was battling with my own high cholesterol issues, you know, and
Wow.
while selling medicine, and I was got to the point where I was obese, overweight. My LDL was in heart attack, stroke ranges, and so I went through my own transformation. And
Yeah.
in doing that, and with all the knowledge that I had with different disease states, my doctor said, James, if you don't start taking some medication, he said, you're going to walk out here and end up having a stroke or heart attack. And that
mm,
was my wake up call. I had a little baby at the time. I wanted to live for my family, my daughter. And I was on medication, not naming any particular medication, But knowing what we know about drugs, there's all the fine print that people don't pay attention to. And so for me, taking this medication, I was having adverse events, skin peeling and stuff like that. And it was nothing but the medicine. I would stop the medicine, skin return to normal, take the medicine, other things started happening. And so I told my doctor, I said, you know what? I know what I need to do. I want to come off this medicine. She said, well, I'll give you 3 months. We'll do a follow up. Within that 3 months span of time, I dropped about 20 pounds, hired me a personal trainer, and
Mm-hmm.
went back at my follow up. She said, James, whatever it is that you're doing, you keep doing it. That was about 2007, and I've been doing it ever since. You know,
Ah,
and so it became a passion for me because, as the Bible says, our people suffer for lack of knowledge.
yep.
You know, and so it's been. I started a fitness ministry at my church, which I ran for 5 years, and it eventually went from being a hobby and passion to helping people to being part of my career. And so became certified personal trainer, certified nutrition coach, working on my wellness coach certifications as well. But I love it because it's nothing like when somebody comes to you and say, I'm on blood pressure medicine, cholesterol medicine, or I have osteopenia. The doctor said I need to increase some muscle to increase my bone density. And then
Mhm.
after a few months, the doctor said, "Man, thank you. Told me to tell you thank you because I'm off my blood pressure medicine, or my
Wow.
bone density is back to normal because I've increased my muscle." That is one of the greatest feelings as a personal trainer, and I love what I do. I have to get up. My day starts at 4:30 every morning, heading to the
Jesus
gym for my first client.
Christ.
So
Woo.
you gotta love what you do to get up and be able to meet people, be flexible in their schedule to help them achieve their health goals.
Yeah,
And so I love it. I love it. So
it's
Mm.
awesome. That is
yeah.
awesome. All right, well, I got one question. Hmm. As a professional trainer, how do you think the representation or lack of it impacts how people of color approach health and wellness?
Mm.
It's a great question. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's very unfortunate, but our people, we are so caught up in tradition, so caught up in our culture, so caught up, well, my grandma, grandmama, granddaddy, mama didn't have to do that. They lived to such and such, so I don't
Yeah.
have to do it either. You know, and so a lot of times we are our worst enemies when it comes to our health. You
Yeah.
know, we throw it to the side, caution to the wind so much, and it's a shame. But I will say this: that in light of having these social media platforms now, more people than I've ever seen in my life are more in tune with trying to get fit. I don't know if it's just a ploy just to be seen on social media, just to get likes or follows, etc. But I will say we've hit a paradigm shift where more people are more in tune than they were 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have more African American personal trainers than I never knew any personal trainers coming through. I know this is something I never saw, you
Yeah.
Right.
know, and so now I think it's very prevalent, which is a great thing. And we just have to continue to, you know, um, we just have to continue to make a showing and to share with people as much as possible. I mean, this is something I do probably 16 hours out the day, you know.
God.
And meaning somebody's always saying, "Hey man, I know you're training, so just ignore this." I'm like, "Hey, that's your life, man. But if you want to live longer for your kids or whatever the case may be, you might want to rethink that." You know,
Mm-hmm.
But I grew up in a family household where good old Southern living, good old Southern cooking for my grandmother. We, as they say, we ate everything on the hog from the rooter to the tutor. That's no lie.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's
yeah.
right.
You would have 2 and 3 carbs for dinner, for breakfast. You would have tons of sugar and sweet tea, then
Yeah.
added on top of all the sugar that's in the dessert. And so, but again, it's truly a passion of mine to help as many people as I can impart what little knowledge I have to help them see that they need to change their ways. Or when you look at the death around us, people our
Mm.
age and younger just
Yeah.
falling over like flies left and right, that's enough to make you like, wow, life is too short to be, you know, um,
Yeah.
to not have the best quality of life that you can.
That's
Right.
true. That is
So,
so true.
so yeah.
Mm. That was a good answer. Good answer. All right, Mr. James. Well, hang out with us for a little while
All
longer.
right.
We're gonna bring out our next guest, and then we're gonna bring everybody out, and we'll be done. But
All
thank you so
righty.
much for joining us. Truly appreciate it. Again, everybody, please make sure to hit Mr. James Sims up if you want to go to see Justice on Trial playing in Durham. Get those tickets. Get those tickets. Get those tickets. You want to make sure you catch this awesome event.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
All right, we'll
Thank
see you in a couple of minutes.
All right. Woo. 4:30 in the morning.
4:30. He be on it.
That's even
He be on it.
summertime, winter time. It's pitch dark. It's pitch dark at
Yep.
4:30. I don't care where you live,
4:30.
unless you somewhere, where you got the 6 months of light. It's dark 4:30. And that
It's
is
4:30. And
that,
I mean,
that is
imagine driving
something
to the gym 4:30 in the morning because you got
driving
to
to
meet your
the gym.
client. Yep. Driving to the gym.
Oh
Yes.
my God. Yo,
Yes.
it couldn't be me. I know I'm lazy. I know my faults, and I know I'm lazy. Okay. I'm straight up. I just told somebody, I really felt that I was a princess or something in my former life because I don't like doing jack. I don't like working out. I don't like cooking. I don't like cleaning. I don't like doing laundry. So I really thought I was a princess in my former life, some type of royalty or whatever. But I will say, I was on the health thing. I was going to the gym.
Mhm.
I never forget. I went to the gym, and and people are cruel. People who make
Yeah.
them, they are cruel. Because why would you put the gym on the second floor, and I gotta walk upstairs to go work out?
That's like your first workout right there, walking up them stairs.
And you know what? And what happened was I was going up. One time, I'm not gonna lie, I had a good workout. I've never been that type after I worked out. Oh, I feel good. No, I'm bone tired. And I worked out, and I was so tight, and I was going down them steps, and I almost fell. I tripped, and thank God I had the balance, and I caught myself. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I ain't went to that gym since.
Oh, okay.
I never went back.
They might have an elevator now, though. You
No,
might want to go
no,
back.
it's not even
You
there
don't think
anymore.
so?
It's not even
Oh,
there
okay.
anymore. But that just pissed me off, and I never went back. I never went
Yeah.
back. Listen,
Gotcha.
it is what it is. Okay.
I understand.
So our next guest, I know, as you guys have been following us, you know that I normally read the bios for our guests. And so I said to Denise, I said, hey, where's the bio for this guest? And she's like, I'm going to do it. And I was like, oh, wait, you going to do it? And she's like, yeah, that's my significant other. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't even notice the names or anything. So she is going to introduce her significant other. She's going to do his bio. So I don't really have any questions for him because I don't know what he do because it's, she ain't telling me, but it's all yours.
I got you.
Right, girl.
So I want to introduce to everyone. I ain't do a whole official thing because, we've known each other 14 years now, 13,
Wow.
14 years. And so, Savalas Everett was born and raised in Wilson, North Carolina. He is a veteran. He is a pro wrestler. He is an actor. He is a producer, and he is also part owner of Crimson Vibes Production. So, without any further ado, I want to introduce to y'all. He's funny, so y'all are going to be cracking up laughing. Let me introduce to you my husband, Savalas Everett.
Yay!
Howdy.
Howdy.
Welcome.
What's going on?
Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you for joining. I tell people you funny. I don't know. You sometimes don't be on your best behavior because you just be acting up sometimes. So I
Be
just
you.
shake my head.
No, be you. Okay, be
Yeah.
you. That's all we want you
No,
to be.
no, 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 no. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him
Why
that.
not? Why not? Well, we listen. Look.
No, I'll tell him that. It's already started.
I do have a question. All right.
Yep.
So, a pro wrestler. Tell us about that life.
It's a stress reliever for one, but I've been wanting to be a wrestler since I was a kid. My grandmama, my mom, we all used to watch it and everything. And then
God, I thought he said he was going to wrestle with his grandmama and his mama when he heard that.
They would have knocked him out. They would have
Yeah,
knocked him out. They would have put him in a headlock. He would have been in a sleeper hole. They would have knocked him out.
yeah, they tough. They were tough. They tough. But
Yeah.
when I got out the military, I was afforded the opportunity to train. I trained like a couple of days, and my the promoter, he was just like, "Hey, it's something special about you." So I became a referee and became a manager. Then, I hung my crap in the ring. From then, a 5-time tag team champion, 1-time world champ. So
Wow. Okay. Oh,
Yeah. Yes. Very proud. But no, he thinks he's sick because he ain't telling.
you be
He not
putting
telling
you put
what type of wrestler he
be
is.
quiet. Denisha, be quiet. You be putting Denisha in the headlock.
No, go ahead. Tell him. Tell him. Go ahead. Tell him the truth.
Denitra is very abusive. I'm scared of her. Yeah,
I don't
she
get
said
put in
she played.
headlock.
She
I
played.
put him
She
in the
played it.
headlock.
She turned all my friends against me because they don't believe it.
Ooh, oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Denitra, I am
Listen,
surprised.
he got this video. You know that song "In the Eyes of an Angel." You know that where they be playing that sad music, showing the puppies and
Uh-huh.
showing the kids in third world country. He done took that whole song and put a video talking about I be beating him. And that please help him with one Pop Tart a day will help him. He got a whole video.
Oh my God.
Yes, yes, lying on me, but nah, he don't put me in headlock.
No, I wasn't lying because as soon as I said it, you see her hand come right across my face. Yeah,
That's
Ooh,
because you was lying on me. That's
no.
why.
so you say.
Yeah, but he being very gentle with the wrestling that he does. Please
Okay.
tell people what type of wrestling you do.
Um, I do hardcore wrestling. Um, like
What's hard?
tables, chairs, ladders, thumbtacks, and stuff like that. You know.
So you be hitting people. You know what? I never watched wrestling, but I mean I've seen clips of it where they jump up on the rope and come down and do all of that. And so you be doing all of that and
Yeah,
chairs, you be hitting people with chairs.
chairs. Yeah.
Don't that hurt? I know
At
it
the time,
hurt.
at the time, no, but after when I lay down, that's when everything start tightening up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
So he has done the thumbtacks, and they have been in his back of his legs, and literally pulling those taps out. He has been bladed. He is bled. He does all of that. He don't just do the little gentle wrestling. No. He does the hardcore stuff. Bob wires and all of that.
Wow.
That's what I gotta go through.
Are you still doing this or this is like
Well, I haven't done it in about a year.
okay.
Yeah, it's been about a
I
year.
right now, the
Would you go
traveling
back to
down,
doing it?
huh?
Would you go back?
In a minute.
You said in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And
Oh,
I just have the Neosporin band-aids.
and be ready.
Just be ready. That's about all I can do in regards to that. But he loves it, so he does. He does.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
I
okay.
got a question. Where is
Yeah.
my question that I wanted to ask you? And I thought it was really good. Okay. So be honest. Who takes more bumps, the wrestler in you or the film producer dealing with last minute problems on set? Who takes more bumps?
Ooh, the film producer dealing with the problems on set.
You
Wow.
want you want to tell
Lot of
people why?
lot of changes. You have people quitting on you before filming, and you have to change the some of the dialogue. Might have issues with location. So it's a lot of improvising that we have to do. When we are filming.
Okay. So tell us
Mm-hmm.
about Crimson Vibes.
It's we do a multitude of things. We have the film writer, the filmmaker that we direct, produce. I'm looking to get back into music. As far as like being like a music manager and trying to put people out, a lot of people don't have the opportunity. I had a few connections in Georgia when I was down there, so I was thinking about going back into that. So, but yeah, we just look at giving people opportunity, to get into the arts, like whether it be fashion shows, acting, because a lot of people don't get a chance to do things like that. And we were talking, and I told her the idea that I had was to make a movie with people that doesn't have any acting skills at all.
Right.
To get them a chance to, get in front of the screen, to get comfortable, to learn,
Right.
no pressure. I don't care how long it'll take to film it, but when they look at it, they go like, "Well, I did this,"
Right. Right.
Yes.
You're right. Because
Yes.
people with no experience, if you don't give them the chance, how are they ever going to get the experience?
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. And we also do photography. So we're a mixed media company.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. He takes most of the pictures. I used to, but I'm more of the storyteller. I like to set up the stuff, but he takes the pictures.
Okay. So is it like photo shoots and things like that?
Oh yeah.
Weddings, bar mitzvahs.
Weddings. Yep. You said, boy,
Okay.
Miss.
So if we have someone that wants to hire you guys for a photo shoot or weddings or whatever, how do they reach you?
You want me to tell you? You going to tell them?
You tell
Okay. Let me tell it. So please feel free if you are interested in a photo shoot or you have an idea that you want to see brought to life, you can contact us at crimsonrosenc@gmail.com, or you can reach out to Savalis or me. Just inbox us on Facebook. His name is Savalis Everett. Mine is Denitra Taylor Everett. Just inbox us. Let us know that you want to hire us for an event, for a photo shoot, and we will gladly get back to you. So
and we
yes,
work with your pockets too. And we're not expensive. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. We definitely do work with people pockets. So but yeah, please feel free to hit us up. Okay, I got another question.
just feed us.
Just feed you. I'm talking about feed us. Feed you.
Oh
I'm
my.
good. Okay, so you've gone from serving in the army to stepping into the wrestling ring and now producing films. What core value or lessons from the military has carried you through each of these chapters?
For one, discipline, time management, um, paying attention to detail. Um, as far as the wrestling, physicality of it, being able to, to adjust with certain kind of pain and everything.
Mhm.
But with the filmmaking, patience, a lot of patience. There are times in the military, it was time to eat. You might be standing in a line with 200 people.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got to wait. So that's where I learned my patience from. So that's
Okay.
what that.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
All right. You got a question, Denise?
Um, if you could produce a film for anyone, who would you produce a film for?
Mm, I'm gonna say Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler? What? Okay.
Yeah. Can I one more is Will Ferrell. I just
Okay.
like how I
Okay.
like how witty they are, and I mean they can make a joke out of anything.
Yes. 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 Okay.
Awesome.
Look at
Awesome.
you
Yes,
teasing
being
at your
quick man
man.
for me.
He a mess. He a mess. He's being very calm. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud of him. All right. So let's see. Val said, you look like you ready to act up. And Val also said, oh, he wrestles. Yes, he wrestles. Yep. All right. So I don't have anything else. Thank you for coming on.
Well, thank you. We
Yes,
appreciate
we appreciate it. And
it.
for those who don't know, he's also a peer support specialist. So he is in the mental health field as well. So, next time we have our mental health awareness, we're gonna see if we can incorporate him to come in and talk about, he's like boots on the ground. He's like out in the community um with people who are dealing with mental health illness. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, so
Don't
we're gonna,
disappear.
huh?
I was telling him, don't disappear. Stay right there.
Yeah,
We're gonna bring
everybody on stage.
yes. Hey, everybody. Good to see
Well,
everybody again. It's been so long.
I know, right? I know. I know.
It's been so long. Denise,
Wait.
you have something you want to ask?
So, one question to everyone:
Mhm.
what is your favorite movie?
Mm.
Ah, mine is Step Brothers.
Yours is what?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Will
with Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell.
Yes.
I don't think I saw that.
It's very funny. You have to watch it.
I thought Step Brothers was the one with Tyrese. Not Tyrese. It was the Tyrese.
No, that was just called The Brothers.
Oh, that was called The Brothers. Okay, this one is Step Brothers. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
All
yeah,
right.
me, I like
Jane.
musicals for the most. I mean, I like a wide range of things, but on my top list, I have a top list of movies,
Mhm,
and things like the Five Heartbeats,
mhm,
the Temptations, and then
mhm.
I'll flip the script and go to the Matrix. I mean, so there's a lot of different movies that I like, but Five Heartbeats is probably at the top because I like the storyline, the musical, and it was touching, heart wrenching at the same time. So yeah.
And
Awesome.
it has some memorable lines in there. Like people still say a lot of lines from
My
from,
office hours are from.
oh my God,
Not just
I'm glad
fine.
Coach is
Not
not
My
here.
bad.
office hours are from.
That is one of our sound bites. Our office hours are from, and it's
Yes.
was it like nights like this. I
I
wish.
wish.
Night like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
Oh, that's a
It
really
was
good.
a lot.
That's a good movie.
It
Yeah.
was a good movie. It didn't win anything, did it? I don't think so, right?
No, no,
I
it
don't know
it
if it
should have.
didn't. It really should have.
It
You
should have.
definitely should have. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really, really was a good. It was a good movie. All right, what
Yeah.
about you, Shauna?
So, oh no, The Color Purple is actually one of my favorite movies. And Forrest Gump. My sister and I used to sit there and just watch Forrest Gump back to back all day, and she could tell you line for line from the time the movie started to the time the movie ended.
I love those kind of movies. I love those kind of movies. I mean, when
Yeah.
it's your favorite, you know it.
Yep.
You
Hmm.
know,
Yep.
that's how I am with. I think I'm like probably like one and I don't know how many people. The Color Purple. I don't know what it is about the Color Purple, but it just irritates me. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I just
Understood.
it was greatly done. You know what? Honestly, I think I'm just the type of person. I don't like slavery movies. I don't like war movies. I don't like movies with racism. I don't like all of that because there's too much going on in the world, and I don't want to see it in the movies. I go to the movies to escape from all of that. I want to be entertained. I want to laugh. That's why I guess I love my Avengers and like the House, Five Heartbeats and
Mhm.
Prince, those kind of shows where I don't have to think about everything that's going on in the world. Because I'm not gonna lie, and to be honest, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, right? But don't tell nobody, okay?
Wait, go ahead.
I'm sensitive and I be crying, so that's why I don't like watching a movie.
Yeah,
That
that
makes
is
sense.
perfectly understandable. It
That
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
I want to see a movie that's gonna make me cry.
That makes
But
sense.
Denise, I have to ask this. I have to ask you. Flip the script a little bit. So, in light of your preference, movies that you don't like, etc., being slave or whatever, in light of everything that's going on in this world right now, where our history is slowly being taken away from us or whitewashed or diminished, you don't think it's even more important that people know our stories and that it is out there? So, because right now people think, yeah, they had a good old time on the plantation, they were getting fed chitlins and all this stuff. It's being so whitewashed and diminished. Now I think it's extremely important that, yeah, we need to keep that out in the forefront.
No, I do. Don't get me wrong. I don't. I think it should be in the schools. The history and everything. Yes, I think that people should know about the history. I don't think that it's right that our history is trying to be erased. I appreciate it because there's a lot of things that growing up, I went to a Catholic school. All right. From
Mm-hmm.
3rd grade until 12th grade, I went to Catholic school. And so all of that was not taught back then. All right. I went to the school, even though I know I look like I'm about 25, but I
You
went to
do.
You do.
no, I am 61. So
Oh, you joking?
I would no, I am. I just turned 61 in August. So, all of that wasn't taught. So I appreciate that. And sometimes when I do hear, I'll be like, what? Like, for example, I think the only thing, well, it's a many things, but one thing that really did, like, I had no idea about was it Black Wall Street?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Heard about
Yeah.
Black Wall Street. I was like, what? Like, it just like, wow. Like, I had no clue. I didn't know any of that happened. And I was literally surprised and taken. And
Yeah.
again, that's thing that they don't want us to know about. So with what's going
Mm-hmm.
on in the world, I mean, yes, it's going to be important for the future to know about it. But I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I don't get caught up in it because it's just, it starts to divide. Like, when you start talking to people, like example on Facebook, you got the people. I have friends that I've went to school with and that I've known, but they're Trump supporters. Like, I don't get into that debate. You understand? You have the right to believe what you want to believe, and I have the right to believe what I want to believe. All right. As long as you're not coming in my house trying to whatever, do anything about it. And and some people are really going hard for it. But I mean, it's all gonna play out. That's all I can say. It's all gonna play out. Right is right and wrong is wrong. But I know that everything that's going on now is definitely being documented. And 40 years from now, the kids are going to read about it and know what happened and how this changed this and, why we do this way and whatnot. So it's important. I mean, I understand it is important.
All righty. So we are going to close out. But before we do, these wonderful people are on here for a reason.
They
And
are.
for those that don't know, each and every one of them are actually enjoy cometh in the morning. So well, yes, each and every last one of them are enjoy cometh in the morning. So will you guys, tell your character, explain a little bit about who your character is and why is this movie important, especially nowadays? So, Shauna, if you'll start us off.
I knew you were gonna get me to go first.
I sure was. Yes.
So my character's name is Mrs. Hannah Truth. I
And
do play one of the angels, and Joy comes in the morning. Um, huh. So what my character does, they're in charge of the angels that come down to earth, to assist the families. And we give them their assignments when they're on earth.
Mhm.
And I would say that one thing that you could take away from this movie is family is very important.
Yeah.
Family is very important. And don't take your family for granted.
Yeah.
that's true.
That
Yeah,
is so
because
true.
they're here today and gone today. So
Mm.
yeah, definitely that's one thing you could definitely take away from Joy Comes in the Morning.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you. And
you.
not only that, she ain't said it, but so it's a spiritual guide organization. And so Mr. Faith is the big boss. So what
Hmm.
she ain't say was, but Hannah's like right there, right, not up under the big boss, right there. They are partners in this firm. So she's the head woman in charge, but she likes to be, on the ground. She don't like to be high up sitting in her office. She likes to be out and in the field. So,
Hmm.
Hannah's a awesome boss. So she ain't tell y'all that, but yes. So she ain't got no little role. She ain't got no little, oh, this is the secretary role. No, she the boss. She just like being on the phone and talking to people and talking, she's out in the, you can see her. Mr. Faith is kind of like the face of the organization. She's the one doing the work. That's what that is like. So
I gotta
I'm
make
just
sure
saying.
the assignments are good, and when
Yeah.
the angels go down to Earth, I have to make sure they're good as well.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Awesome. All right. And now Mr. James.
All right. So I portray the character of Roy Davis
Mhm,
in Joy Come in the Morning.
mhm,
And basically, Roy Davis is the father to Harmony. And
mhm.
without kind of giving away any of the details, basically they're facing a family crisis. And Roy, being, the godly Christian man, loving family man that he is, he's a symbol, of that backbone of the family,
Yeah.
trying to hold the family together, with Christian values, with their faith in God, and emphasizing that regardless of what's going on, that we still have to keep the faith the size of a mustard seed that can move mountains. And they're facing a mountain right now with what's going on in the story. And so, but he's that backbone, and he's that man's man of a is the epitome of what a man's man should be, you
Yeah.
know, because it's all about faith, family, and love, and he embodies all of those. So yeah.
Yeah.
I see right now. I'm gonna be crying in this movie, watching this movie.
Yeah,
I'm,
you are. Yeah,
yeah.
you are.
You will
Yes,
be.
you are.
You will
Yeah.
be.
I'm,
Playing
I'm,
in
I'm,
your
Yeah,
head.
I'm gonna be fussing at all of y'all. I'm gonna be fussing. I see this right
Yeah.
we're here
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Just have your tissue ready. Have your tissue ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Alice. So before we start, uh tell y'all a little something fun about Savalas. Um I literally put him in these movies. Um and he's not one, he's like, I'm not an actor. I don't like reading lines and stuff like that. But I'm like, I got this character and I need you to play it. And so he hasn't said no yet. So Vallis actually plays Marvin the barber in Joy Cometh in the Morning. You want to tell him about your role?
Yeah, it's I support my boys, but I am the barber, so when you go in the barber shop, a lot of chit chat and everything. But me and we go back and forth. We like to talk about each other. I'll make up something like I call him a Canadian moon rat. I just make up a name and we just talk about each other, have a good time, but we also get to the point where if somebody got a problem, we all can get serious and give that sound advice that everybody needs. But majority is just comic relief, during certain parts of the movie.
Sound like you got the right person.
Yeah. He'll like him and we did the barbershop scene already, and him and his friend that he's known forever, they went back and forth. And when I say it was hilarious and it was all ad libbed, and to hear what they were calling each other, and that's why your mom only got one leg and they call her whatever. And to hear them do that back and forth, all we could do was, you can't laugh when you're trying to film it, but when they finished, we hollered. We just hollered. It was hilarious. So there is some comedy. There's some comedy in Joy, but it is a very serious film.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you guys, and I'm gonna try not to cry, but I want to tell you guys that I appreciate you. I
Oh,
appreciate. I have grown.
Oh,
Like Shauna, I've known you for how many years now? And to see
yeah.
you grow and doing what you're doing and being unapologetically who you are, I appreciate that. And I know so many others out there are watching and they see your growth, and you are awesome, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr.
Oh God.
James, Mr. James. I appreciate how humble you are, because when I talk to you about this role, I'm like, this man He's a SAG actor. He not going to do this little production right here. And how you was just like, yes.
Oh.
I was like, wow. You know, I'm like, this man's been on Law and Order, and I didn't see him on BT, and I didn't see him on all these different things. But you didn't hesitate. You said yes. And that means so much to me. To me. I could not have, there's nobody else I could have seen in Roy. You have no idea how much joy it brings to me seeing you when we're filming. So thank you so much for joining this cast. Thank you.
It's been my pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Thank you for believing in me and having me to be a part.
Thank you. To my other half. Whew. He's been with me through the craziness when I'm up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning writing, telling me I need to go to bed, knowing I got to start work at 7. Telling me I need to take a break. Again, just jumping into being a producer because I'm like, we got to pay for this. We got to figure out how we're going to pay for this. And he's like, we're going to get it done. And not only that, then just coming out of his, he's already a wrestler, but he doesn't know how big of an actor he is, because he's always like, I don't like lines and I don't like doing this, but I don't tell you enough, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being with me on this wild ride called life. And, whenever I come up with these ideas, I know in the back of your head, you're like, this ain't going to work. But then you just be like, you know what? Yeah, it can happen. So I appreciate it. So I appreciate you guys. To my wonderful co-host, I'm the co-host. This is your show. But Deneen.
Oh, it's our show. What are you talking about?
I know. But thank you. Thank you so much for taking a chance on me as far as being on this podcast, because this is not what I don't like being in front of the camera. So I'm growing and learning, and I thank you for the opportunity. Okay, that's enough of my mushy moments. I'm done.
I was going to say, you better stop, because I refuse to be boo-hooing up here.
I know.
Yeah.
You saw me trying to fight it back, man. Trying to fight it.
Okay, yeah. Come on now. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see? I need to, we need a joke or something now. Come on.
Go ahead, Sal. You got a joke? You got a joke, Sal?
Yeah. Okay. If YES spell yes, what does EYES spell?
Eyes.
Ah, shoot. You know it.
He almost had me. I was about to say, yes.
Yeah.
I got one funnier than that, though.
Okay, go ahead.
I got one. Hold on. I got one. There are 2 potatoes standing on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know which one is the prostitute?
Because she got holes in it.
Was that it?
It's close.
You know what, Mr. J?
The one with the tag that says Idaho.
That was a good one, Idaho. That was
the best joke I have ever heard, but I swear to God, it cracks me up every time.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, I got a joke. This is the last joke. Y'all probably know it, but I don't care. Woman is in labor. She goes into the hospital. There are some complications, and she passes out during the course of her giving birth. And when she comes through, the doctor's like, "Oh, you're up." Well, she's like, "Well, what happened? What's going on?" I said, "Well, you gave birth to twins." It's like, "Great, that's awesome. A boy and a girl." Okay, great. It's like, "Well, we needed a name to go on the birth certificate, so we asked your brother if he would name the kids." And it's just like, my brother has some mental issues. Like, okay, well, what did he name him? Said, okay, well, he named your daughter Denise. And she was like, oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful name. Okay, that's great. And she's smiling and she's happy. And she's like, what did he name my son? He named your son the nephew. That's my joke.
Oh,
okay. I'm done.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and listen, before I forget, Val is still on. Val was actually an extra in Joy. So when Joy comes out, you'll see Val in it. She was in the church scene. So Val has been extra on Joy, and she don't know it yet, but I'm putting her in as an actress in Hope for Tomorrow. So
Nice,
I hope you
nice.
Okay,
listen, Val.
sis. Yes.
Well,
Awesome.
guys, thank you for joining us. We have had a ball tonight. I appreciate you taking out your time to spend with us, to tell us what's going on in your life, what's coming up, to share your experiences. We are proud of every one of you because you
Yes,
all
ma'am.
are representing in a different way.
Yes,
And, and it's amazing. It's
yes, you
amazing,
are.
and that's one of the things that I like about this platform is to give people a chance to come up and talk about what they do because some people, they don't know, some
Mhm.
people, just don't know. But before we go, if anybody want to get in touch with you, Shauna, how do they get in touch with you?
Oops. So you can go to my Facebook page, Shauna M. Fitzgerald. You can email me at, I'll say, shaymfitz@gmail.com. You can also go to my Instagram at Shay_Maria_the_model. Also my TikTok, Shay_Maria the model there. I also have my podcast Instagram, which is self podcast s.e.l.f podcast. And also, if you want to follow the podcast that I co-host, is Visually Speaking Podcast on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
All
That's
right.
what's
Thank
up.
you. James?
Well, anybody looking to get in touch with me? Did you ask me? I'm sorry, I didn't
Yes.
hear.
Yes,
Okay,
and
okay,
James.
okay. Um, so the easiest way, the two social media platforms, James Arthur Sims, my God-given name. You can look me up there on Facebook, or you can look me up on IG at James A. Sims, the actor, on Instagram. And feel free to inbox me. And email, I give you my email address too. James A. Sims 312 at Gmail.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And Mr. Savalas?
Um, you can get in contact with me at Savalas Everett at Yahoo, Savalas Everett 3 at Gmail, or just hit me on my Facebook, Savalas Everett. I got to say,
Or hit up Denitra, right?
yep,
Yeah, or contact me and I'll
All right,
forward the
guys,
information to them. Yes.
thank
yep.
you so
Yes.
much. I'm going to take you backstage, but sit tight backstage for a second. All right. Wow, that was a good one. That was a good one.
It was such a good one. And
I
like
love
they're like, yep, I'm available. I'm available. Cool. All right. Yes.
they
I'm
they
like,
definitely they definitely inspired me to get back into, even though, like I said, I've been doing my crafting with
yeah.
my composition books and my schools and stuff like that, but I definitely want to get back into my screenwriting. I want to get into that screenwriting, and I definitely want to get into producing my first screenplay. I am looking forward to that. All right.
I
So
can't
don't be
wait for you to do it.
surprised
I'm
if
gonna
I ask one of y'all to come and be in my screenplay. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
listen, there ain't nothing but a airplane ride or a train ride. We'll be there.
That's it. Okay. Well, all right. Well, people, thank you for joining us. Another episode of the Shameless Plug podcast. If you would like to come on and have us highlight your hustle, you can reach us at
The shameless part.
point.
It is the shameless plug podcast 25 at gmail.com.
Yes, you can reach us there. Send us their head bio and a headshot, and we will let you know when we will be on. We definitely have a big show coming up. What is it? October 28th?
Yes, the
28th?
28th. The 28th, we are doing our breast cancer awareness show. So if you are a survivor, know someone, a wellness coach, anyone that works with breast cancer survivors, please contact us. We would love to have you on the show. Next week, we have a big show. We got a big show next week. Next week is our literary show. So we're going to have some authors on next week. So yeah, that's gonna be a huge show. So y'all get ready for that. You know, Deneen, that one's gonna be your wheelhouse. You are the writer. You are the writer. So I'm just gonna sit back and sip on my cup of water.
All right. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. It's gonna be good. All right, y'all guys. Thank you. We appreciate you. And until next week, God bless and have a good one.
Bye, folks.
Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Deneen's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the shameless plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trend, Deneen, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
This is the Shameless Plug.